I say, hey, I'm only gonna get better and better. 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 Storms can't try to move me. Now I stand through any weather. I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm only gonna get better and better. Real niggas do it for the love. Other niggas do it for the pleasure. I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm only gonna get better and better. You focus on money too much. She'll leave if you let her, but I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm only gonna get better and better.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are tuning in to the most award-winning independent talk show in the South. I'm talking about none other than Brink TV. I got to do it like Rob Van Dam. Y'all know Brink TV. But, I mean, do not adjust your TV set. We got a brand new face kicking it with us on the icy white couch, where it's icy white in certain spots. It's a little dingy in certain spots. Cash cow, we got a problem. You got to pay me about that. But anyway, we got a guy who's bringing the funny. Hey, he'll take care if you got any heating and air issues, or he'll make you laugh so hard that you'll lose your hair. We're talking about my guy, Oscar P. What's happening with you, man?
Man, what's up, brother? It's a pleasure.
Hey, first and foremost, I got to say thank you for finally being able to be here. We've had so many scheduling issues, and, you know, some of it my fault. And, of course, you're a busy man, man.
I'm a busy man. But most of the time, he just need to get his hair done.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to make sure his braids are fresh.
Hey, man, sometimes it's perm season, and I got to be at the beauty shop. You know, you got to wait on your chair. You know what I'm saying? So it be like that.
I got you, brother.
It be that way.
I got you.
So we got plenty to talk about because, like I say, man, you definitely bringing the funny in a city where when you think about Memphis, man, you don't think about funny stuff. You thinking about crime. You thinking about First 48, you know, and Memphis ain't really had too much to laugh about since, you know, Willie Harrington was kicking people out of his office.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Willie Harrington.
Yeah.
Shout out to Memphis' first black mayor. Shout out to him. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Memphis got a lot to laugh about, man. We got a lot to laugh about. We got potholes. We got Lamar. We got Lorraine Hotel. We got the Pyramid.
You know what else we had?
What?
We had Zach Randolph supposed to be paying everybody light bill.
Yeah,
that was
we
funny
had that. We had that. We had somebody April Fool me with thinking we about to trade John Morant for Russell Westbrook.
Please don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't do that one. Don't do that one. Let's keep what we got. So we got a lot to laugh about, man. It's a beautiful city, a lot of funny stuff. You don't know where the neighborhoods cut off and begin at.
Yeah.
But you know when you're in Castelli, you know you're in Orange Mound, you know you're in Cherokee. Yeah, so Memphis got a lot to laugh about.
And you know what's funny? A lot of people, they be talking about Westwood. They be like, that ain't South Memphis. Westwood is South Memphis. Come on now. Gotta be.
No, Westwood is Southwest Memphis. Southwest Memphis. That's it. Yeah, you can. You know, when you smell the sewer by Horn Lake.
There you go.
That's how you know you're in between South Memphis and Westwood. The sewer smells when you're driving on Horn Lake Road.
And another thing, man, we got to talk about, you know, with you being from Memphis. Matter of fact, what part of Memphis are you from?
I'm not from Memphis.
Wait a minute.
Implant.
Flag
I'm
on
a
the
Memphis
play.
implant.
Wait a minute, man. Where you from, man?
I was born in Mississippi.
Okay.
I grew up some in Chicago.
Okay.
And we moved back to Mississippi. When I got out of the military, I landed in Memphis when I was 21 years of age.
Okay, that ain't bad.
So I'm Memphis by default.
By default.
The default. I've been robbed and somebody broke in my house, so you can't beat no more Memphis than that.
Oh, no, you don't get no more Memphis than that, especially like Voodoo Village. You know, you don't get no more Memphis than that.
I know what PV at.
There you go.
The real PV, not the show.
Nah, not stars, not them.
Yeah.
But like, let's talk about growing up in Mississippi and Chicago and partially in Memphis. What was it like growing up for you?
I'm going to say it was very interesting with a name like Oscar, and I'm on the west side in the early 80s, the dawn of the crack epidemic and gang violence.
Yeah, and when you say west side, we talk about K-Town or?
Yeah, K-Town,
okay.
You know, Chicago Avenue, Lamont, and all that. I grew up over there, and, you know, you had with a name like Oscar, you had to, you know, adapt a nickname. Like, that's Little O. So they didn't mess with Little O.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Little O looked mean. But I couldn't fight. I couldn't fight. I had to just walk around a bunch of vice lords looking mean. Yeah. I wasn't going to do anything. I was going to help with their homework or be nice to their grandmama. I wasn't going to do anything violent.
Yeah, so you would go help Granny and take the groceries in the house type stuff.
So when they started gang banging a lot, my daddy snuck us back to Mississippi. Normally you sneak people from Mississippi.
Yeah.
He snuck us back to Mississippi.
But the crazy part about that is they had gangs in Mississippi. I remember Jim Shoe Mafia and the Cotton Picking Killers, all of them. Yeah, they was out
they had
there.
the S-dubs and D-dubs where I was at. That's
Okay.
the single wide and double wide trailers. They used to get into it all the time.
Okay,
We used to argue
okay.
over the little strip of ditch of dirt. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so it's that. Yeah.
So it was kind of cool.
It was
but
kind of
rough,
cool
kinda.
because my brother them brought all that gang banging from Chicago down to Mississippi, and they became kind of major for a minute. And then, you know, I finished high school and I, you know, got shot at.
Wow.
Yeah, the bullet grazed my arm, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. You know, I was there, so I got in the military, went to the military reserve, got out, and it was between Atlanta and Memphis where I was gonna live. And I don't know, the first time I hung out in Memphis, I didn't hang out in a great place. I hung out on McKellar and Florida and fell in love with the place. I don't know.
Wow.
I love Memphis. I just
Yeah.
love the place. I didn't want to live anywhere else.
Yeah.
So, this is a beautiful, dirty, nasty, disrespectful, loving city.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is a Roman noodle city.
Yeah.
If I ever seen one. But you mentioned getting shot, like the bullet. You say it just
The
grazed.
bullet grazed my arm.
Wow.
That's
So
it.
It definitely hit the funny bone. Though,
Yeah, I look
because-
at the mark every day. It's right here. It's right. I look at the mark every day. It grazed my arm, and this is why I have to say to people that's in that life. I can't judge you, but if you get shot or a bullet come close to your skin, and you still out in them streets, good luck, because them bullets are hot. Trust
Yeah.
me. When I was hot, I wanted two things: some water and my mama.
Wow.
That's it. And I kept asking for both, not in that order.
Yeah.
But them bullets are hot, brother. I'm telling you. That wasn't for me. I said, if I'm gonna get shot, at least I can get paid for it. So I went to the military.
What about a big leg nurse? You ever asked for one of them?
I know. I'm sorry. I asked for a big leg nurse, but I just no. I was really good at leaving that street life alone. I wasn't street. I was just with the wrong guy at the right time to get shot. That's what it was.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, if you're ever in the hospital, ask for a big leg nurse, and I'm not talking about Harold. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about somebody slim, trim, fine, red bone. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's go ahead and transition, man. Comedy. When did that happen for you? Like, when did you say this is gonna be my life?
Well, I tried. Well, I tried comedy in 1997, and the guy who gave me my name, D.L. Hughley, I was like,
Wait, but you talking about DDL?
yeah, Hughley. My name
Wow.
was Oscar Pruitt. I was doing open mic. He came in town a little early. I didn't even know he was back there. And I got up and I do this routine by my father. My father was paralyzed, and everybody used to love the routine. And I got on stage, did a routine, and got down, and I was starstruck. I've never been I'm like, Mississippi. I'm seeing him on TV now. He's standing right in front of him.
Right.
First famous person I ever met, as far as comedians. And I was like, wow. He said, boy, that was funny. He said, how long you been doing comedy? I said, about 3 months. He said, man, you need to keep that act. But what's your name again? I said, Oscar Pruitt. He said, what? I said, Oscar Pruitt. Ain't nobody can call you that.
Yeah.
Call yourself Oscar P. Just like I got the name Oscar P.
That's
At an open mic.
incredible.
And and he kind of scared me because he was on the phone and somebody was arguing with him. And I was like, nah, I don't want this life. And then I kept going to comedy shows, and I got on the stage again in 2000. My daughter was born, and she was in the hospital like 6 months. I'm like, okay, we out in Mississippi. Well, Lord, you want me to do comedy?
Yeah.
Got out. And then in 2012, I was extremely depressed. And the same daughter that I stopped doing comedy from last time said, well, Dad, you told us to chase our dreams. Why you not chasing yours? And I just committed to it. And, it's been good for me.
That's a beautiful story, man. And definitely got to say, shout out to the family having your back, encouraging you, man,
Yeah.
because sometimes,
They don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm blessed to have a supportive wife, some homies that will go to the end of the earth for me. And I got some friends that are always there. And sometimes, I was just lucky. I wasn't funny when I first started. I knew that. I knew I had potential. But, comedy is not like sitting up, joking with folks. 'Cause I know you're hilarious to me.
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
But, getting on that stage was some work. I've never worked that hard in my life.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this Saturday. What's going on this Saturday, man?
This Saturday, I'll be representing Memphis' finest at the Orpheum, located 203 South Main. I will be down there with a host of great comedians, Pound Cake. I hate saying but I have to say Mouthpiece, Fat Mac, Abunye Cunningham, my girl, the beautiful Ashante, Mike Buns, Jeremy Sheffer. We'll be down there doing our thing. I had to think about everybody's name. It's a great show. It's the first time a whole show been put together, the Orpheum, with just Memphis talent. Y'all got to come support. It's going to be crazy. Everybody on that show is going to be funny. You're going to enjoy it.
So we talking about this Saturday. Doors open. You said 6.
Doors open at 6:30.
Okay.
The pre-show has Eddie Ray and the beautiful and funny 2 to 2 times. So you be laughing as soon as you walk in.
Tickets are available where?
Orpheum.com and Ticketmaster. That's right. Or you can inbox me if you like, and we'll get, because we old school. No, we're not, Kevin Hart yet, but we will drive up to you and we'll Uber your tickets.
There you go.
You get a ticket Uber.
So instead of Uber Eats, they got Uber tickets.
Uber tickets
for the comedy shows.
Right.
This Saturday, like you said, this Saturday, you guys and couples, hey, bring your people. Now I gotta ask you, any other comedians, are they gonna be looking out into the audience and maybe making
me?
Some jokes? There we go.
Me.
There we go.
Me. I'm sorry, people. I know what happened with Chris Rock was not expected. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna change what I do. So and plus, if somebody act like they want to fight, tell all comedies what to do. Is what you gotta do. Act like you having a seizure. Nobody, you fall out and do this. They not gonna do. They gonna like, oh, I scared him that bad. And they gonna walk off.
Hey, they not gonna hit a man if he's shaking.
That's
like
it. If you're shaking, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just act like you're having a seizure. Have a look. Save a little saliva. Make it look more convincing.
Yeah.
I took acting classes. It's one thing I mastered, having a seizure. I don't know why I was so good at it.
Yeah. Hey, so if you, make sure you have maybe a little Alka-Seltzer in your shirt pocket. That way you can bite a cup, just bite it in half and you didn't foaming at the mouth. Easy as that, no problem. So let's go ahead and transition just a little bit, because in your introduction, I did say you would take care of heating and air issues. So tell me about that, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I saw a commercial on TV, looked and sounded like you, but was that you, man?
That was me. I am the owner of OPACHS AC Heating Service.
There we go.
OPACHS AC is an acronym, stand for Oscar Pruitt's Air Conditioning Heating Service. We've been in business going on 22 years.
Wow.
May the 5th. Yeah.
Well, we ain't talking about no shade tree over here. He said 22 years.
22
That's customer satisfaction. So,
award-winning heating and air company.
There we go. So let's talk about the balance, man, because having a successful company like that, as well as being a family man, as well as being a comedian, it's got to be a hell of a balance for you. Describe it for me.
Well, I'm unbalanced.
Okay.
I'm unbalanced. I go to therapy. I didn't know how unbalanced I was, but the fact is that eagles live in the past or the future, not the present. Okay. I've learned to live in the present. I'm always thinking about, I better not mess up or I got to get here, not the present. I have to learn that. I'm adapting to that. But running a business is, I've been in business. I was 24. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. I really did not know how to run a business. I learned how to run a business. I didn't pay attention in class as far as management class. I learned how to run a business by watching successful black men on TV. That's what I did. So when the first time I hired a person with a drug problem, I didn't know how to talk to him. Yeah. You know what I did?
What you do?
Mr. Clark. Smoke crack, don't you, boy? No, crack does kill your brain cells.
You want to jump? Jump, don't you? No, sir.
Guys get complained about working too late.
Yeah.
Train today. You want to go home? You want to go to jail? Stuff like that.
Go to the booty house?
Yeah, it says that. So it was a learning curve, because of being an entrepreneur, you see your visions. You don't see the steps. And, I learned from my mistakes. I'm fortunate I had some great mentors. Yeah. I'm fortunate I had a good wife. I'm fortunate I had some understanding kids and a daddy at work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I used to show up to everything dirty. It smelled like Freon in the attic. Hey, baby, daddy here. What you doing? Then I leave and go. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Well, I pick them up and take them on the service call with me. So it wasn't easy. Yeah. It's just that I learned from my mistakes, and I made a lot of mistakes. So any entrepreneurs out there, I wish you all success. Get you a mentor. Don't think you know everything. Don't think you're special because you're employed by yourself, because you work for a lot of people.
Yep. Facts.
You are not your own boss. Your clients are.
I think that's incredible, man. And of course, shout out to our entrepreneurs out there. But I think it's incredible. You was talking about bringing the children on service calls. So it's not like bring your child to work day just that one time a year. No. It was kind of often for you, huh?
Yeah. Well, I learned from watching Asians.
Okay.
Like I know this might. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Right, it's definitely not, because we understand.
I got some Asian clients, and their children are going to school, be doctors, lawyers, but everybody work at the restaurant or the cleaners. Yeah. Around the schedule. And I was like, yeah, my son will play football. That's cool. Or my daughter won't do this. But you got to work with OPACHS. You got to answer the phone. You got to wash the truck. You got to go pick up a check. You got to do something if you live in my house. And I made them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my children had a childhood, but they knew they had to work. Yeah. So all my children got great work ethics, but one. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the ball on her. But for the record, all my children worked in my heat and air business. I didn't give them much. They worked for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's that.
That's incredible, man. We talking about black fathers teaching discipline to the children. Let's go ahead and get into that social media while we at it, man. That way the people can keep up with you and follow you and all of that.
Okay. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikToking. They all the same. Oscar P. Funny. One word. OSCARP Funny. One word, no spaces. Oscar P. Funny. Check me out. You see what I got going on. And that's pretty much all my social media. I'm no longer on Tinder because my wife got into me about that. I wasn't flirting. I was just like, hey, look, find your favorite comedian. And my wife like, now, Because a lot of comics was on Tinder. We went on Tinder to flirt. We was on Tinder because like, yo, let's get some fans.
I mean, that makes sense. You know, the ladies swiping left, that means they like your comedy.
Yeah, because all I was doing was cracking jokes.
Yeah, but some of them, they swiping left because they want
my wife didn't think none of that was funny.
Yeah.
No, I got off Tinder. I'm not on Tinder. No, that's deactivated.
Hey, so no more TLC for you guys. But this is my favorite part of the show. On Brink TV, we got 2 cameras. This camera over here, this is your camera. What I need you to do is look into this camera and tell the people why they should check out your comedy, why they should be in the house this Saturday at the Orpheum Theater. Go.
The reason why you should be at the Orpheum because it's pure funny. It's homegrown funny. You watch the process of comedian grow. You watch the process of me becoming a full man, a businessman, a father, and a comedian. You're going to watch the whole process and unveil it. I am Uncle Sam's baby. My daddy name is Sam, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get that pure 1950 father that raised a 1975 born baby that's watched all this history take place in my point of view.
Man, you quoting all them numbers. I might need to go play the lottery. But with that being said, I got to say thank you again for coming on the show. It means a lot. And you guys, make sure you're there. We're talking about this Saturday. Tickets are available right now. It's only a couple of them left. Make sure you get them. Like I say, couples are welcome. But don't be all uptight if somebody call you out from that stage because it's all jokes. It's all laughs, okay?
That's what it's all about.
No
baby.
Wheels, no Jadas,
No
okay?
Jadas,
All you
right.
Wheels and Jadas, stay home. You know, keep your bald head ass home. But with that being said, thanks for coming on the show. Now back to more Brink TV. See, I'm making everybody laugh. I should be a comedian.
I could never say that.
Yeah.
I could never say keep your bald head ass home.
Now back to more Brink TV.
I say, hey, I'm only gonna get better and better. 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 Storms can't try to move me. Now I stand through any weather. I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm only gonna get better and better. Rich niggas do it for the love. Other niggas do it for the pleasure. I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm only gonna get better and better. You focus on money too much. She'll leave if you let her, but I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm only gonna get better and better.